D1. D1. I'm D1. No, I'm not D1. I'm D2. What is that? R2D2? R2D1? Okay, I better not confuse myself. So we're over here in San Diego, California. Spitting distance from Tijuana. Spitting distance from the fence. And we're here at this trailer yard. Looks like we're going to be picking up, it doesn't just look like it, we are going to be picking up a brand new Walmart trailer. As soon as we can find it, but man, what an adventure picking up a trailer at this place turned out to be. Because you know, I got the dispatch from the boss a while ago and headed straight over here. He had sent me copies of the paperwork that I needed, release form and a delivery form. And I asked him, I was over at the Pilot, I says, do I need to go get these printed out before I get over there? He's like, no, they should be able to print it out for you when you get there. Okay. So we showed up, and a couple trucks in line in front of us. And so we got to the check-in, the guard check, and he goes, you got the paperwork? I was like, well, no. Jesus Christ. Says, I told him, I says, well, he said, you know, dispatch told me you guys would print it. When I got here, he says, yeah. He says, okay, so here's what you do. He says, go through the yard, go back out to the exit side, tell them you need to print the paperwork there. He says, go print your, or go park on the street, go walk over to the office, they'll print it out for you, and then you can come back, get back in line at the entrance. Oh, okay. Great. You know. So I went to go do that, and there was this massive line. A massive line. Oh, I didn't keep paying attention. 208049. That sounds familiar. That's our trailer right there. See that Walmart trailer? That's ours. There's a massive line to get out, you know? So I was like, shit, I don't want to wait in this freaking line for nothing, you know? I was like, well, let me turn around. I'll go see if I can go park. You know, near the entrance guard shack and just walk over there instead of waiting in that line, you know. So I turned around and I went back around, and I had to kind of loop around this little area that where we just started from when I started the video. There's to the left of those green areas right there. I looped around on the other side of that, and there's these big massive moguls like the ones we just went across getting over here. And I got stuck on them, and I couldn't get out. Nothing I could do. I, you know, locked the axles, and it wasn't enough to get me out. I was completely stuck. There's nothing. I couldn't even rock the truck back and forth to try and free it, you know. How the hell are we gonna get this damn trailer out of here too, is what I'm wondering. I don't even see any, well, anyway, so I was completely stuck. And so I had to flag another bobtail, saw me stuck, and he offered to help, so we had to strap up the back of my truck to the back of his truck, and he pulled me out. And then we got back over there and did exactly what I was talking about. I just parked my truck there and walked over to the office and went around that whole line to get out, because a bunch of guys were doing the same thing, just, you know, but they were driving out in their bobtail, and I was like, hell with that, man, I'm just gonna walk over there, and I did. So that worked out, but yeah, you know, it's just kind of one of those stupid things, you know. Anyways, so I gotta go get some pictures of this here trailer and inspect it and all that kind of stuff before we get going. So we'll get back with you here in a few. All right, we are hooked up. So what was I saying? Yeah, we got hung up, and it's actually, you see these green kind of they're chain link fence, so obviously they're surrounding something, some equipment, or maybe some electrical or something like that. But anyway, see those green kind of fenced in areas right there, and to the left of them there's some big big moguls. And yeah, we got hung up on a bobtail and had to get pulled out. And now this guy, I don't know, I mean, they jam these trailers in here pretty tight. And oh, that's what I was saying, is I don't see any yard dogs anywhere. I don't see any driving through here at all right now. I mean, I'm sure that they have them, but I sure don't see any right now. Some of these trailers are placed, it makes it pretty difficult for a full-size sleeper truck to pull them out. You know, if they've been, especially if they've been parked by a yard jockey truck, it'd be pretty well impossible to pull them out with a sleeper truck. I mean, sometimes I've had to actually move trailers out of the way myself just to get to the one that I'm supposed to pick up. But if you got to move like 5 of them or something like that, that's pretty ridiculous. So here's the back of the line that I was talking about earlier. Like, I wasn't going to sit in this line bobtail for nothing, you know, just so I could get paperwork. So I walked back over there. But yeah, this line goes pretty far around. This has got to be probably like 15 trucks right now waiting in line to be back this far. When I went before, it was actually further than this. It was actually back around the corner that I just took. So anyhow, let's see, what is today? It is Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. Time is 2:30 p.m. Beautiful day, 76 degrees out here in San Diego. That's why people love it. That's why people come here. Elevation about 650 feet. Got the ocean off to the left where we are right now, off to the west, probably 100 miles out or something, 50 maybe. Sure, a lot of people enjoying the weather over there today. And what we're doing, I haven't plugged in the address yet. I figured I'd wait till we got in line to start doing all that kind of stuff. But let me see where we're going. We're going up to Red Bluff, California. For delivery tomorrow between 8 and 4. So, yep, that's the deal. So I guess we'll just be running up, I guess probably the 15 back up. Yeah, it'll be the 15 back up towards San Bernardino, and then we'll take 15 up. We'll skip LA. We'll go around. We'll go through the Tehachapi and take the 5 up to Red Bluff, I guess. I believe that's the route. So, anyways, I gotta let you go for now so I can get some of my ducks in a row, and we'll talk to you here in a bit. All right, we've gotten out the gate, made it out here to the 805 northbound. It's going to be just kind of a miserable thing. It's just going to be kind of a miserable drive. I'm almost tempted to just like pull off for a few hours and just do this in the evening. It's now 3:30, and I mean it's just the worst time to be driving in Southern California. Right now you're thinking that doesn't look too bad, and you're right. This isn't that bad. But it's bad enough. For a truck driver, I'd say like the drive that we have ahead of us right now is probably the most miserable kind of driving you can do as a truck driver. Is the I-5 from SoCal all the way up to Northern California. Red Bluff is up there just south of Redding, so it's almost the entire state on I-5. You know, I mean, okay, yeah, so we're not on the I-5 right now. We're not going to be on the I-5 until we get up into like Stockton, but north to south in California, it's just got to be the most miserable kind of driving there is for a truck driver, or at least for this truck driver. We got total 696 miles to do. As I speak, 682 left. And see how we're passing that Saya truck right there. We're doing 65. That's what makes this miserable, is because you got truck drivers who are local drivers or whatever, and they take the speed limit in California very seriously, and it just makes a mess of things. It really does. It makes a huge mess of things. You know what? I actually don't want to get over. I actually want to stay in that lane. We do have an exit coming up. Yeah, I mean, if, like, say, in the perfect world, you're able to do 65 miles an hour the whole way, okay, maybe not so bad. But 690 miles, that's a lot of miles in any state. But in a state where, you're kind of bound by low speed limit, just, man. Whatever, it is what it is. We'll get through it. But yeah, it probably would be worth just sitting out until this evening and doing it in the evening instead. Probably would very well be worth it. Very well go ahead and do that. Of course, that said, there's not a lot of places to just hang out and kill time either. I mean, the truck stops are always kind of jam-packed. Down
15 on the right to California 15 north.
I could have stayed over in that lane. Son of a bitch. You know what also blows, I'll tell you, is boss called me at, I think, like 8:30 this morning, and he's like, oh, I got
Be
you
in either of the two right lanes. Then take the exit to California 15 north.
I got you an Amazon load, he says, going to Phoenix. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. And so I wanted to go pick it up, and the trailer had a flat, and they could not get it dealt with in time, so we ended up having to cancel the load. And had that gone through, we would have been at least halfway to Phoenix by now. If not being like close to arriving at this point, it would have been a great drive. I was actually looking forward to it when he sent me the load. I was like, that's great, man, get our asses out of California as quick as possible. We would have just gone straight up to the 8, taken the 8 eastbound out of San Diego. Would have been a great drive. Would have been peaceful and relaxing. Instead we got this. Sarah. What will be, will be.
Continue on California 15. In 1.5 miles, keep left to California 15 north.
Alright, I'm going to put you down. I got a couple phone calls I got to make. So I think I might actually just go ahead and pull off if I can find some place to sit out the afternoon commute. So in any event, we'll pick back up with you here in a little bit. So, see ya. Yep. Welcome to my office. This is the break room, actually. Yeah, this is the break room, and got the water cooler. It's right there, and my recreation is right there. My rec room is right there. The gym. Yeah, there's some things about this job you just can't beat, you know. Who gets to just come out and get these beautiful views. Just take them in. Pretty nice. I think right now we're in Temecula. I think. Or maybe just south of it. But yeah, pretty. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just hang out here for, I don't know, probably 3 hours or so, and then get back at it once the sun is set and traffic has died down, and it'll make getting through the LA Valley area much smoother. So anyways, we'll see you out there. Yeah, so check it out. How'd you like to live up there in that place? I know it's probably really blurry, but yeah, there's a house up there. Or how about that one? I mean, must be nice. Or how about that one? Amazing, right? It's amazing how some people live. That's kind of a nice looking driveway. And there's another one up there at the top. They got the American flag flying. Yeah, incredible. Nice properties. I mean, and then you got the low liars. The help is all down here, you know. Like there's the help, but they're hardly the help. The help is actually just over that way. North. Yep. All right, here we go. Well, that's a little bit better, isn't it? A little bit clearer. Yeah, we're over here now on Highway 71, northbound. Still kind of like an LA County area. Let me see if I can give you a. So Rancho Cucamonga is kind of nearby. Chino. Yeah, we're about to come into Chino. And then Pomona. Yeah, so we hung out over there at that kind of scenic turnout for about 3.5 hours. Played a little bit of fetch and went and laid down and caught probably about an hour, maybe hour and a half nap. And got back at it at about 8:30. And yeah, it was well worth the wait, I figured. Well worth the wait. We are cruising along here, 65, and yeah, much better than what it would have been had we continued on. So, being that it is as late as it is now, we are going to just basically make our way out to the I-5 and run over the grapevine rather than bypassing the grapevine through Tehachapi. It saves us about 40 miles, so it's worth doing it, worth the wait, etc., etc. Much better. But yeah, I mean, man, it's amazing how rough some people live, you know, back there. I mean, it must be rough living up there at the top of a mountain like that, you know, big spread. I mean, think about how tough life has got to be. I don't know what they did to get banished up there away from the general pop, but they must have done something significant. What a rough life. I mean, really, like, think about trying to go grocery shopping, you know? Like, you're way up there, and it's like, man, it's like the nearest Safeway is like 45 minutes away. You know, if you want to order pizza, you know, they're gonna charge like a surcharge, like 30 extra bucks, you know, just for fuel and time, you know. Yeah, must be a nightmare. I mean, you want to go clubbing or something like that, you know, you know, drive off the side of the mountain on the way home because you had a few too many. I mean, yeah, not for me. Not for me. I mean, shoot, where I live, it's bad enough. We're like half an hour from the nearest Safeway, and it sucks. Like, you want to go buy yourself like a bucket of sherbet, you know, you need to bring a cooler with you to get it home without melting. I mean, that's not a joke either. That's not hyperbole. Biden, that one. It's not hyperbole, it's not a joke. It does, it sucks. So yeah, we're making good time for now. That's all going to kind of change the more northern we get here, because there's a pretty big storm system, nasty storm system, that is moving over central and north California right now. Big nasty system, lots of wind, lots of rain. I just looked at the weather radar, and fortunately it does not appear to be snowing on the Grapevine, so that's the other reason why we're going to go ahead and get on the
of the 3 left lanes.
Or it's one of the non-prohibiting factors, anyhow. But yeah, smooth sailing right now, but by the time we get, might even be as soon as Bakersfield, we're gonna be in a mess. Not, well, actually, I guess I can't necessarily say that we're gonna be going through Bakersfield per se, because we'll be on the 5, but kind of in that latitudinal area. Bakersfield, somewhere around there. We get into the weather. 56 degrees outside right now, by the way. Elevation about 800 feet. 542 miles still to go. Red Bluff. Oh, come on, UPS. Local driver, California local driver. He has no idea. He has no idea how real truckers handle their shit in the rest of the country. No idea at all. Some of these, that's really what the mess is in California. I mean, not all of it, but the local drivers in California, local truck drivers, they have no idea how it's really done. You know, they see that 55 mile an hour speed limit, they just, you know, they don't know. The faster we do it out in the rest of the country, the better drivers we become. And so, you know, I get it. You know, they don't have the same amount of practice that we do as OTR drivers. They just don't know.
Be in either of the two left lanes.
Okay, gotta let you go. See you in a bit. This dog is going ape shit right now. So excited he sees cows. Alright, that's enough. Max, come on. Yeah, seriously, give it a break. Alright, hey, yeah, so good afternoon. Welcome to Red Bluff, California. IA. It is 2:42 in the PM. 58. Slightly breezy, kind of stormy. Not right now, but on and off, scattered shower kind of degrees outside. Yeah, scattered rain. Heavy at times, windy at times, and then this. Elevation just under 300 feet. We got 5.3 miles to go over here to Walmart
In
DC
1 mile,
in Red Bluff.
take exit 647 on the right to South Main Street, then keep right.
D.C., not Washington D.C. Walmart D.C. D.C. standing for Distribution Center.
Take exit 647 on the right to South Main Street, then keep right.
Kind of exciting drive last night, and today we've seen a couple wrecks out there, a couple truck wrecks actually. Looked like back in Sacramento last night, we drove through and it was pouring.
Keep right toward Road 99W South.
Looked like there was two trucks that got tangled up with each other. One of them was a double flatbed with doubles on it, double flatbeds. And he was all twisted up and tangled in the center median.
In 3 3/4 miles, arrive at 10A1599 West on the right.
And we got through it at just the right time last night. We got through it before any first responders had arrived, so that was good. And then had one today. There was actually looked like a semi or some sort of maybe like a towing flatbed or something. Well, yeah, it's hard to identify. It was completely burned up. Completely burned up. Pretty nasty looking. Hard to imagine something burning that well in this kind of weather. I mean, I keep saying this kind of weather, and you're sitting there going, well, I don't see one drop on the windshield, and you're right, but like I said, it's kind of scattered. So I guess maybe that would explain it. Self-explanatory. should go fairly smoothly. We're just going to basically check into the guard shack, and then I think they send this around over to the maintenance shop, and they do a quick inspection of it, sign paperwork, and then we hit the road. Be right back. Max, relax. Hey. Yeah, having a Walmart trailer on the back is like having a pass to get into you know, like a special club or something. You know, they just whip you right in. You know, past both of those trucks. She didn't need to see ID or nothing, which is unusual. Typically, for us OTR drivers, even if you have a Walmart trailer, they want to see a driver's license. She didn't. Okay. So as I said, we just got to run over to their shop, over there, maintenance shop. Hello. Alright, I gotta go run inside. Be back with you in a few. Okay, we have got the thumbs up. We are ready for departure. Traffic control is giving us the thumbs up.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Man, I wish there wasn't all this wet stuff out here. was a real mess for getting the dog out. So anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Infinity Highway. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you wish. And with that, that's it. It's a wrap. Hope y'all are doing well. Thanks once again for watching Infinity Highway. We'll see y'all somewhere down the road. We're going to be out for another probably week at least. So stay tuned. There should be another video coming shortly after this one. I'm typically about a week or maybe even two kind of lag time between a video, the date that I do a video and the date that I upload it. So we'll see you then.